The reality you live in is just a faithful reflection of what's happening inside you. It may seem counterintuitive, but there's no point in trying to change the world around you without first adjusting what's going on within. Life's mirror doesn't lie, it gives back exactly what you project. If you don't change what's inside, your reality will remain the same, no matter what you do. Want to truly transform your life? Then get ready to discover the power of the mirror principle and how it can be the key to radical, fast change, if you know where to make the adjustments. The mirror principle invites us to look beyond appearances and see reality as a direct reflection of who we are inside. Every event, every person who crosses our path serves as a mirror, reflecting hidden aspects of our inner selves. Before we can change the world around us, we need to confront what's inside, because external transformation is only an echo of what's happening in the quiet of our inner world. As we dive deeper into this principle, we realize that external reality is a projection of our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Just like a mirror faithfully reflects our image, the world around us responds to our deepest emotions. If someone wants abundance or prosperity, they must first cultivate those qualities within themselves. The mirror of reality can't show us what doesn't already exist in our hearts. Facing this truth can be challenging, but it's also an opportunity. Seeing what life's mirror shows us takes courage, as it reveals both our shadows and our light. Only by accepting these reflections can we start the process of change. When we transform our inner selves, the reflection the world shows us also begins to change, slowly but surely, in an undeniable way. The reflection of reality. The world around us is a silent dance between who we are inside and what we experience outside. Every thought we nurture, every belief we hold shapes the reality we live in, as if our inner essence is continuously reflected in everything around us. What we see externally is just an echo, a direct response to what we project internally, whether we're aware of it or not. Imagine someone who wants to become a millionaire but holds deep-rooted beliefs of scarcity and limitations. Even if they strive for success, the mirror of their reality can't reflect back something they internally deny. True transformation only happens when internal beliefs align with external desires. When the mind and heart vibrate in harmony with what we seek, life's mirror responds with abundance. The beliefs we carry act like lenses through which we see the world. If these lenses are clouded with fear and insecurity, what we see reflected will be a distorted version of reality. However, when we clean these lenses, allowing our inner vision to be clear and full of purpose, reality begins to align and returns exactly what we project with clarity and conviction. The 4 keys to the mirror principle. The 4 keys to the mirror principle reveal the secrets to transforming your reality from the inside out. They explain how your relationship with yourself, your focus, manifestation patterns, and the observation cycle directly influence what you experience in the world. By understanding and applying these keys, you become the conscious co-creator of your own life. Key 1: Relationship with yourself and the world. The relationship we have with ourselves forms the foundation of everything we see around us. The way we view ourselves, and the value we place on our own identity, shapes the reflection the world gives back to us. When we nurture a positive self-image, the world responds with opportunities and connections that resonate with that vision. However, when our inner image is fragmented, the reflection we receive is equally confused and incomplete. Transforming the image we project begins with the awareness that the world is merely a mirror, reflecting what we send out. If we want to see changes in our surroundings, we must first align our self-image with the highest version of who we can be. This requires the courage to drop the masks we wear and embrace our true essence, without fear of what others may see reflected. This transformation doesn't happen overnight, but gradually. As we adjust our self-image and internal expectations, we start to see small reflections of change around us. These reflections, no matter how subtle, are signs that the mirror is responding. And so, a positive cycle begins, where our relationship with ourselves evolves, and the world around us reflects that evolution in an ongoing, continuous way. Key 2. Patterns of manifestation. Manifesting our desires into physical reality doesn't always happen on the timeline we expect. There's often a delay between the moment we plant an intention and the moment it blooms in the material world. This gap can lead us to doubt the power of our thoughts and beliefs, but in truth, it's during this period that the real magic happens. Life's mirror needs time to reflect the image we've started creating internally. This manifestation gap is a test of our faith and determination. While the desire has yet to materialize, our minds might be tempted to revert to old patterns of doubt and fear. However, this is exactly when we need to hold firm, nurturing the belief that what we want is already on its way. The mirror simply needs more time to capture the full image and reflect it back with clarity. Staying persistent during this period of apparent silence is what sets apart those who manifest their dreams from those who give up. While we wait, we aren't just passive, we are continuously adjusting our inner world so that when the mirror finally reflects our image, it is perfect and aligned with what we truly want to see manifest in the external world. Key 3. Focusing on what you want. Focus is one of the most powerful tools in the manifestation process. Whatever we choose to give our attention to expands and starts to take shape in the mirror of reality. However, we often get stuck in a scarcity mindset, fixating on what we lack instead of recognizing what we already have. This backward focus distorts the reflection we receive, creating more of what we don't want. By shifting our attention to the abundance that already exists in our lives, no matter how small, we begin to align our energy with what we desire. It's like polishing the mirror, allowing it to more clearly reflect what we want to see. Acknowledging the small victories and signs of progress creates a virtuous cycle, where the mirror reflects back more prosperity and success. This shift in focus isn't just about being optimistic, it's about intentionally creating the reality you want. When you channel your energy into what's already working, the mirror responds by amplifying those areas. Gradually, what once seemed distant begins to draw nearer, until you find yourself surrounded by the reality you've always wanted. Key 4. The mirror cycle. The mirror of reality, when observed carefully, reveals that our thoughts and actions often repeat in cycles. This cycle forms when, as we observe the world around us, we react automatically, reinforcing the same patterns we're used to. It's like being stuck in an endless loop where the mirror keeps giving back what we're constantly sending out, without a pause to question or change. This vicious cycle can be broken by becoming aware of how we interact with the reflection we receive. Instead of passively observing, we need to take on the role of co-creator, intentionally crafting new thoughts and actions that disrupt the pattern. The mirror then begins to reflect something different, aligning with the new direction we've chosen. When this cycle is reversed, the power of co-creation becomes clear. What once seemed like an unchangeable reality starts to shift before our eyes. The mirror responds with new opportunities, new people, and new events that resonate with our renewed intentions. And so, a positive cycle begins, where reality shapes itself to the reflection we consciously create. Shifting perspective. True transformation starts when we decide to create a new mental image of what we want for our life. Like an artist standing before a blank canvas, we have the power to imagine a different reality, focused on the opportunities available to us. Instead of dwelling on what's missing, we can choose to see the small changes already happening and trust that they are the start of something bigger. This shift in perspective allows us to break free from negative cycles and move into a more harmonious flow. When we look at what's working, even if it's just small details, life's mirror begins to reflect more of these small victories. Over time, this internal shift manifests more broadly, giving us more reasons for gratitude and fewer for worry. Focusing on small wins doesn't mean ignoring challenges, but rather realigning our energy to what truly matters. By recognizing that we're making progress, even if it's slow, we build confidence in our journey. And that confidence strengthens the image we project into the mirror of reality, paving the way for even deeper transformations. The mirror principle holds a transformative potential that few fully understand. It offers us the key to creating the reality we desire, as long as we're willing to take a deep look at our inner reflection. With each new insight, we celebrate our ability to shape life according to our deepest wishes, becoming conscious co-creators of our own journey. More than just a reflection, this is a continuous practice of self-awareness and self-acceptance. By committing to this process, we unlock the ability to create and innovate, breaking old patterns and building a future that resonates with our true essence. Every choice we make, every thought we nurture, directly influences what we see reflected in the world around us. Are you ready to apply the mirror principle and transform your reality? Now that you understand how your thoughts, beliefs, and actions shape the world around you, ask yourself, which areas of my life need a new reflection? What patterns do I need to break to create the change I desire? The power is in your hands, and life's mirror is waiting to reflect this new version of you. If you really want to see your reality change, start now, within yourself. Leave a comment on how you plan to use this principle to revolutionize your life, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to keep learning how to be the conscious co-creator of your own reality.